Begging your pardon, good madam, but you're an adventurer, are you not? If so, I should be much obliged for your kind assistance. I am the Royal Seneschal, and it's my honor to oversee Ladies' Day. In case you are unfamiliar, the festival celebrates all the maidens in the realm, and it is my duty to see that each and every lady is treated as a princess. For this year's celebration, we're planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Aldethia, a sign of the House Thorn, has taken upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she's ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she's risked my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus, I would turn to you for help, in order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess this day. Might I prevail upon you to assist with her investigation? Of course. I'm truly grateful. Now, Miss Aldithia should be resting on the bench in the Gold Court, so pray, seek her out there. I leave you in your capable hands. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. Pardon me, but I do not believe we've met. Is there something you require? So the Royal Seneschal sent you. Oh, I would be lying if I said I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I'm supposed to meet with two people as part of my investigation. Loath as I am to admit it, I'm in no condition to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of this antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design which is unseen in Nolda, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is a style used in the palace during the Thorn dynasty. Further research revealed that the Princess Edvia, my ancestor who gave rise to the Little Lady's Day, once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. It was very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the Royal Seneschal and it was decided that we should make replicas of the fan as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades ago at most. This led me to wonder, who had made this fan and why? With my mother no longer with us, I went to ask my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of House Thorn. If even he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during the Princess Effie's time, I thought we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend to the appointments in my stead? Leave it to me. I'm in your debt. Now, you will want to take this fan with you. Please show it when you meet with the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye, who will be in Azurnath Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet with someone here, but she appears to be late. So you've come on Miss Aldithia's behalf. This is the fan she wished me to inspect. Indeed, it is of a style hailing from the Thorn dynasty. It is said that the Princess Edvia carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered meet for noblewomen to cover their faces, to which end they carried folding fans on their persons. But as legend of the lost lady would attest, Princess Edvia didn't concern herself with social norms, and at the royal soirée, far from using a fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of Senecals were looked on and aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. The dance became to be known as the Little Lady's Dance, and it is said to have been passed down through the women of the House of Thorn. The fan you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Aldithia should have been aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Where could Alithia be? Can I help you? This fan. Aldithia sent you, I take it. Very well then, I'll tell you what I know. When Aldithia reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fan once belonged to Delthia's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old perhaps, when I interviewed her for the Little Ladies' Day article. That day she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts though, and I begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I must say, I found it a little strange that Aldithia should ask me about the fan. If it belonged to her mother, after all, surely she would know about it. You're returned. Thank you for attending to the appointments in my stead. So, did you learn any out of interest? What? The fan was my mother's? And was used to perform the Little Ladies' Dance, a dance passed down through the women of our line. Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this, about neither the fan nor the dance. Why did my mother share the tradition with me? Perhaps she didn't have the chance. Yes, I feel that is the only possible explanation. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass on the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. As it may, my father must have known something. I didn't know he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor did I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance, about my mother. I'm sorry to impose on yet again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers? That means a lot to me. Thank you. Now, then, if my mother referred to the little lady dance at the fan, it seems that she likely performed at the dance there. On that assumption, I propose you look for those who knew my mother around where she was involved with at the festival. For this, multi-middle-aged folks seem the likely place to start. Chances are they at least cross paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching the unaffluent-looking individuals of the South Avenue Exchange and Estimates Aesthetics? I shall await you here. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne and the dance she used to perform? May I ask who's asking? Goodness me. Do you think that Alethea had no idea? I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions, and she certainly never performed the little ladies' dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I consider myself blessed. So beautiful, I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have me dearly love to teach Alethea too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Alethea was keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it, poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She waits in the Golden Court, yes? I shall go find her at once. Thorn-like woman who once danced at a festival? I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been a common folks festival after all. Anyone were to know, I dare say would be the head of the Thorn family. 'Tis under their auspices that the celebrations take place. Where in the world did she disappear to? What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. It was during a Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time and had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance. Flourishing with her fan, she moved with such majestic grace, I was left utterly transfixed. Dance so lovely, I should be seen by all. Wouldn't you be performing on the stage at the festival? I suggested. And to my delight, she agreed with a smile. No sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds that she retreated out of sight, and all but collapsed to the ground. And then I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her exert herself. Apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again, and the sad look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now then, I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's, and kindly taught me how to perform the Little Ladies' Dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Now, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? So my mother once performed the dance with our crowd. My exertion was too much for her. When I've seen now, the movements may be indeed be trying for those with poor health. To such as myself, lest did my father choose to keep this dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or I speculate, at any rate. Lady Olivia, thank the heavens I found you. Rudolph, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardons, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and it seems that you are on the hand of the young mistress. I said, her Santa Skull allowed me to express my heartfelt gratitude. Now then, my lady, even as you speak, your father searches for you in the city. You feel strongly enough. Let us seek him out together. But set its mind at ease. Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family, and I've got my side when I'm with my father. Will you come with me? Of course. Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. Master Fortin should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. I told Father I'm perfectly fine, but he nevertheless insisted I sit down. Master Fortin was beside himself, the warrior with the young mistress' health. He wishes to thank you for attending her. You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. I said what I said, not realizing you had come at her behest, but what's done is done. Now, allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, at your service. No more secrets, Father. Why did you hide the truth from me? I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and that dance were fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about the dance. Father, I understand full why you feel this way. Were in your position, I would likely feel the same. But as much as I'm touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, and even the dance. Lord Aditya, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew I wanted you to experience that joy again. Aldithia. Like once I apologized to you, Mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide that fan and the dance from you. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you. But, you know, Father, it is Little Lady's Day. Rather than apology, is there a more appropriate gesture for the occasion? As you say, Princess. And you say, I, Fortuna Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve you as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. Except perhaps when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your Highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado then, my first wish is to instruct the festival staff and the Little Lady's dance that we may share it to all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then that is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down in our family. I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions on the dance, along with a replica of my mother's fan. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share them with the history of the dance. This will be Little Lady's Day to remember. Oh yes, it will. Good morning to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Lady Day? I am at your service. Enjoying the festivities, I hope. Should you have any questions concerning my family, I will be my pleasure to answer them. I hoped you stopped by, so I may thank you properly. Had you not hated my daughter, we may never have bonded as we have now. I did not realize how much joy it would bring me to see her take after her mother by inheriting our family's tradition. And yet, I cannot hope but worry that one day soon she may meet the love of her life in much the same way I met her mother. I wish dearly for her to find such happiness, but nevertheless I find myself conflicted by the prospect of seeing her go. The young mistress truly is springing a step in during those Lady Day celebrations. Why, I dare say one would scarce believe she suffers from a delicate constitution.